My name is Andrea. Thank you for watching this video. And before we start, please go ahead and click that subscribe button if you feel that you are inspired by these videos that I'm doing. Um, my hat tonight was given to me by my good friend from Rydell, Georgia. That is country. It's in Rydell, Georgia. So give me a shout out if you're also from Rydell, Georgia, or a little side town up there in Northwest Georgia. And this is like my 90s vintage witch look I'm doing. 90s with my 90s flannel. See, and my hat's got little like moons and stars on it, like a witch's hat. She gave it to me a few years ago. And I was like, I need to really wear this little 90s vintage witch hat. Okay, so um, it's coming to me that a lot of people feel like they failed in relationships, they failed in jobs and such. They're wanting me to tell you, no, this is not true. It's a redirection. You had redirection, and they want you to look at it that way because the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little um, elegance. Tonight's theme is elegance. This is your night theme, elegance, and this is things for you to lay in bed and ponder as you're laying in bed about thinking about everything that all your anxieties from the world and everything that could happen or not happen. So, as a society, gender roles, we're evolving into one gender. There's going to be now. I don't know that we'll be alive for it, but we're evolving into a state where there's one gender and one race, which I'm happy about. I think that would just, we would be so much more efficient if we didn't have to worry about differences such as skin, right? Those are ego differences, gender and race. So we're evolving into that. And we're starting to see that with our transgender communities starting to be more prevalent in our androgynous communities and our, the new generations are coming up more androgynous and more transgender, which I think is awesome. I think everyone be you, do you. And I understand that we're evolving into a species that's far greater and more efficient and more productive and more loving and kind when we continue our evolution into one gender and one race. And I appreciate that and I look forward to it. And I hope that from the spirit world I can see it happen. Elegance is what we're talking about tonight. I think elegance is a concept. I've really pondered this a lot in my organization. I've tried to base my organization on entrepreneurship, empowerment, and elegance. And I think the most elegant people are the people that are just who they are. They're not trying to be someone they're not. And I think that's amazingly elegant. And sexy, it's everything to just be who you are. Be vulnerable. There's so much strength and vulnerability. And it's okay. It's sometimes scary, but hiding behind worldly concepts, that's not going to get you anywhere at all. It's not going to get you your goals, right? If we are hiding behind a church or a religion or a family or a group of any sort that doesn't promote our freedom, our feelings of freedom, our thriving, our inclusiveness, that's not elegant. Elegant is being able to be like, this is who I am and this is what I do and this is what I'm passionate about. Elegance has nothing to do with anything from the ego, time, money, car you drive, any of that. So be exactly who you are. Tonight I'm being exactly who I am with my witchy 90s look. Yeah. So also look at this kind of thing. Ooh, see, you can see the star, the moon. It's the moons. You can see the moons. They're pretty good now. Elegant. So I'm gonna do some cards for you. I'm gonna do some cards for you for our elegance reading. Also, 2020, I'm still putting it together exactly what happened, and I've often wondered why most of the psychics in my network didn't predict it. Like we didn't know. No one said, "Hey, Andrea, there's going to be a massive pandemic in 2020." And I've pondered that because only like two or three psychics in the world predicted it, right? Um, and now I'm like, no, we need to all be an allowance of our predictions. Let's just be an allowance. I think we get so caught up in, no, that's not the branding I want. That's not the image I want to put out. But if you're getting something, get it and say it. Okay. That's what was the lesson from a spiritual metaphysical point of view. We learned from 2020 as of many. It was like one of many about just like saying what you get and being an allowance of even in their heart, even in their hard messages. Okay, the Four of Pentacles, and this is a guy. He's like he's an official guy, and there's a woman sitting there with him, and there's some money being exchanged or some sort of official document thing being exchanged. And it could be a job interview, it could be a bank, it could be you're interviewing for a grant, it could be anything, but it is an exchange and it seems to be a positive exchange. Okay, I read that as a I always read most pentacles to me are positive. So because pentacles are abundance, so this is some sort of positive exchange that's happening for you. And the Hierophant, this is an official guy, right? He's an official. He's like, he's a seer. People look up to him. He's kind of like, okay, you do this, you do that. Let's keep everything going. It's kind of like the Native American watchers that they have and other things, like other people that just are seers and officials. And so it used to be kings and emperors were all seers, right? That was the concept, is that the leaders of the countries needed to be intuitive to see what was coming. You know, they didn't have Google and like cameras and stuff. So it's an official person saying, I see it and I'm acting on it. Okay. And then the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. So that's an excellent, excellent read for y'all to end the night with. And the Wheel of Fortune literally is like total, like abundance, like happiness, like you rocking your world. So the Wheel of Fortune, see, I don't have any makeup on right now either. This is totally like me being elegant. This is just me. The Wheel of Fortune is all about, you know, you got everything you want and you got everything you need. Like you have your manifestations, they're there, they're ready. And that is that's a really good card to end the night on, to be honest with you. And I think I'm going to end the reading there, and that's our evening reading. So may your dreams be full of the Wheel of Fortune, you know. And if you would like a personal card pull, a shout out on the channel, me to model your hat or some other metaphysically aligned products, just send me an email. And my website is on the YouTube channel. Please share and hit that subscribe button. And may everyone dream of the Wheel of Fortune tonight. Namaste.